in my opinion, Taliban have committed acts of terror. But Yashwant, I think Varis is saying things change. Varis is also pointing out that India has not officially declared Hamas to be a terror group. In Kerala, we had the former Hamas chief, Khalid Mishal, address a rally virtually, and we have had people of the Communist Party, ideologues rather, support this on Twitter today, including well-respected voices like Subhashini Ali, who said this wasn't participation, it was a virtual address. On the other hand, you have proportionality. The point being made by Sanjay and Varis that what you're seeing is a war crime being answered with a war crime. Yashwant?
Well, there are many things which are really complicated, Barkha. I understand that. We all understand that. But there are certain things which are very, very easy as well. People make it complicated. Like, for example, saying a terror act is a terror act. Saying anybody who carries out a terror act is a terrorist, regardless of government of India or any damn government under the sun brands that or declares that as a terrorist organization or not. 3, killing of innocent civilians by the Israeli forces is equally condemnable. It is wrong. Our prayers should go out for all the innocent Palestinians who are losing their life because of the retaliation by the Israeli forces against the terror acts of Hamas. Is that really difficult to say? No. Sanjay rightly said, any sane person would condemn the October 7 terror acts. Unfortunately, Sanjay, that sanity level seems to be in extreme minority. Because when I look into the pro-Palestinian voices and the sources and the discussion and the narrative, I almost find 99% of them going in pro-Palestine without even condemning even slightest way to what Hamas did. So much so, I mean, I'm not going political here, Sanjay, but even the very first reaction or resolution of your party did not mention Hamas. It only came out in favor of the cause of Palestine. It did not mention Hamas. So what is happening here is a lot of dust, a lot of complications, a lot of complexities. But somehow what pains me is a consensus even on the smallest, simplest possible things that we should all agree on. I can ask, simply, if you are agreeing to what communist parties did in Kerala, was asking the leader of Hamas right or wrong? What is right? Right or wrong? Do you forget about Delhi, forget about Mr. Modi, forget about NDA, BJP government, put them into a dustbin? Does Baris Pathan as an individual consider what was on 7th of October was terror activity and Hamas is a terrorist organization? Number one. Number two, does Baris Pathan feel that what the communist parties in Kerala did, what Sanjay Bhai feel, does he feel that his India party coalition partners, communist parties, what they did in Kerala was right or wrong? Morally, I'm not even talking politically.
Okay.
Everybody is saying
a
political line.
Let me ask Sanjay that, and then Varis, and then I'll come back to Sadanand. I have just one question of my own. Shashi Tharoor, your friend, went to speak at a pro-Palestine rally in Kerala. Shashi Tharoor took the position that I think is the position of most sane Indians, that Hamas is a terror group, but the Palestinian people have the right to live with dignity. They too have rights. Right. He was unlisted and disinvited from the next pro-Palestine group. In the same Kerala from which Shashi Tharoor comes, a rally is then held where Khalid Mishal, the former chief of Hamas, no lightweight, is invited to virtually address. Right? It doesn't matter to me, frankly, Sanjay, and I don't think it should matter to you what the legal classification of Hamas as a terror group is by the government of India. The whole world has seen what they've done on the 7th of October. Please answer Yashwant's questions just with some added context from.
Yeah. Yashwant, I will answer your question. Would you agree with me, yes or no, that what Israel has done is a war crime? Yes, no?
Can we unmute Yashwant, please? Yashwant, you're muted.
Yes, no? I'm asking you a
Sanjay, can
question.
you please
Yes, no?
I missed you.
Is Israel committed
No,
war crime?
I didn't listen. I didn't
8,000 are
get
dead
your
in
question. Can you
Palestine.
repeat it? I missed your connection.
Okay, I'm repeating it again. Has Israel, in killing over 8,000 people, including women and children in Gaza, has it committed war crime?
Anybody killing women and unarmed civilians, unarmed children is war crime or not? It's a crime against humanity. You can go
Right.
ahead and look into the technical definitions in any way.
That's right. So,
Why is it
Yashwant, for the
difficult
record,
for
Barkha,
you?
for the record, well, 1 minute, Yashwant,
In
let me
terms
finish.
of
Yashwant, let me
technicalities, I
finish.
mean, it's a crime against humanity.
Yeah, correct. So here you are. No, let's not get into semantics. So Barkha, Yashwant agrees, and this is important, that Israel is committed a war crime on Gaza. And let me add, genocide and ethnic cleansing. Would you agree with that? Is it not genocide to kill people who are not armed? Is that not genocide, Yashwant? Is it not ethnic cleansing when you tell people to move from north to south and then bomb the south? Is that not ethnic cleansing, Yashwant? Yes, no.
No, it is not. I mean,
Really?
you are mixing too many things into no. I tell you why.
Why?
I tell you
Why?
why. Because you are bordering a lot many things, and you are asking or putting your words in my mouth.
No. Is it not genocide to kill people who are not armed?
Can I ask you, Sanjay? He has answered He's answered with his opinion.
He has not.
Armed civilian, non-armed Palestinian
He has not.
is the
He has not,
against
Barkha.
humanity.
He is calling it a crime against humanity and disagreeing with your word genocide. Now, can you answer his question?
Yeah.
His question was, do you believe that Khalid Mashal should have been invited to that rally? Do you believe that Hamas is the terror group? Do you believe that Hamas committed a war crime? You've got his answer on what Israel is doing. What is your answer on what Hamas did?
Yeah, so I'm answering. He agreed that it is a war crime for reasons best known to him. He's uncomfortable with agreeing on genocide and ethnic cleansing. Now, let me answer your question. I started at the very beginning by telling you that Hamas has committed an act of terror in killing ordinary and innocent civilians in Israel. Point number one, a point which has been made by the Congress party. Point number two, and very, very important here, that end of day, Yashwant, let me finish. You are getting a little panicky right now. Don't take a deep breath.
Okay. Yashwant, I'm coming to you right after.
Calm down. I'm speaking. You'll come later. Don't worry.
Yashwant, hang on. You're on mute. You're on
calm,
mute.
man.
Yeah.
Calm down. Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Sprite is good for all of us.
Sanjay, come on. Let's not patronize each other. Let's just be happy and calm. I mean, it's not a happy topic, but let's be calm. Okay.
Yeah. So let's be calm. Here is my point. The point that I object to Yashwant's argument and to the argument of the gentleman from Washington, D.C., is this very obvious attempt to dehyphenate the problems of Gaza and the West Bank and the denial of the Palestinians over the last decades to have their right to live like human beings. You had an Israeli minister calling them human animals. And the UN Secretary General, these are not my words, Barkha, but Yashwant Deshmukh and Mr. Dhome should know, the UN Secretary General has warned of genocide and ethnic cleansing.
Please
the
let
UN
me come
General,
in now. Sanjay, let me pass your comments to them.
UN Secretary General has talked about international law.
I hear you. And what I see is you're hyphenating. If they are dehyphenating, you are hyphenating and contextualizing Hamas's terror attack within the larger Israel-Palestine question. And that is where the fault line, hang on, that is where the exact fault line of this debate lies. I'm going to allow Yashwant a brief interjection, then Sadanand, then Varis. Yashwant, please go ahead. Yes. And Sanjay, now let him speak.
To matter of fact, Sanjay, there are different nomenclatures, different ways of condemning the act, asking what is right and what is wrong. I say upfront what is wrong is wrong is wrong. Unfortunately, my friend, your party did not take that step. You are giving a wrong information. Your party's first release, Sanjay, listen to me. Your party's first release did not even mention Hamas in it. Number one. Number two, most importantly, what can be done? It's a different thing. You are still not answering two questions very clearly. Are you against your party colleagues, your comrades in arms in Kerala, asking Khalid Mashal to address the rally? Was that right or wrong? You did not answer this